Hey, welcome in. Drop a hi in the chat so I know you're here and I can see you come in. I am so pumped for today because what I'm about to show you is something that most business owners and honestly, most marketing agencies have completely missed. I'm Bridget Brooks. I'm co founder of Search Everywhere Marketing. And today Search Everywhere Marketing helps you. We help Omnipresence look easy. And today we are going live inside the platform that is about to change for small businesses in just a few weeks. And if you're not set up before April 14th, you're leaving money on the table. So before we dive in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, right? I believe it's right there. Right now, because every single week we go live and we walk you through exactly how to show up everywhere where your customers are currently searching. Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Yelp. We've done them all step by step right here on this channel. And the links to every single one of those videos are in the description below. And if you want to go even deeper, we have a podcast called Balancing the Scales for the marketing for the ruthless optimist. And we have a new episode of that launch every single Monday at 6 a.m. The link for that is also in the description too. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening right now. And that is what Apple just announced, and it's breaking for small business owners. So starting April 14th, 2026, and that's just weeks away, Apple is consolidating all of its business tools into one single platform, simply called Apple Business. We're talking Apple Maps, Siri, Apple Wallet, branded email, all under one roof. And for the first time ever, small businesses can now run ads directly inside of Apple Maps. Think about that. Every time someone on an iPhone searches plumber near me or best HVAC company or pool service in Phoenix, your business could be the very now your competitors have zero idea this is coming. So here's what kills me. I have managed over $150 million in ad spend for small businesses for ads. And I've seen business owners spend thousands and thousands of dollars on Google ads, and they haven't even spent the 30 minutes claiming their free Apple Maps listing. So if you're paying for traffic and leaving the front door wide open for your competitors, we fix that today, right now. Before I pull up the curtain, and let me tell you why this matters so much to me. We had a pool company come to us. Great service, great team, completely invisible online. After we built out their full omnipresent system, Google, Apple, everywhere their customers were searching, they tripled their average deal size. Not because they changed their service, because the right people started finding them everywhere they looked. That's what Omnipresence does. And Apple Maps is a piece of that puzzle that almost nobody is talking about yet. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up my screen. Entire screen. So with Apple, with the incognito window, because I want you to see, oh, not that. I want you to see what this actually looks like for Apple Business Connect. Oh, let me go grab it back here. So it's businessconnect.apple.com, right? And the reason I want you to see it is because you have to use your Apple ID to log into it, right? And I had to use mine on a passkey. And of course, we don't want you to see all that part, but I do want you to see what that screen looks like when you haven't logged into it. So this is Apple Business to Connect. And again, Apple is putting everything into one platform starting April 14th, and this is where you want to be. So your business open on Apple apps. You just want to hit that get started button. There's also a film that you can watch here, but it says build your brand across every touch point, register your online store, tutoring program, staffing agency, taco truck, or virtual business. Elevate your brand, build trust, connect with customers, right? So Apple Maps is a part of this. And then once you have signed in, like I said, I did my passkey. We don't need to show you guys all that. It comes So you're going to actually watch me fill this out in real time. So I'm filling this out for one of my brands. It's a company. The legal business name is RV Journey Genie. We are in the United States. Our address is here. Phone number. I'm going to just jump over here. I have an AI receptionist that manages. Oh, it's actually in another one that manages my calls for me. So I'm just going to go and grab that phone number. There we go. Back over here to this one. There's that phone number. And well, we don't need the front part of it. There we go. So back to putting in my phone number and website. All right, and agree to the terms of service. And typically it makes you scroll down all the way down, and then it will have another one. Doesn't look like this one did. So we are going to hit done. Uh-oh, what'd I miss? Sometimes these can be a little bit finicky when you have it fill it out for you. Or it's just Murphy's Law. It's not working because I'm live. We're signed in. We have everything filled out. Oh, this would be why. There we go. We're not going to save that. We're going to check the suggested address. Coming this spring. So again, guys, I'm telling you, April 14th is when all this is happening. Coming this spring, business, Apple Business, Business Connect feature will be in Apple Business starting April 14th, 2026. Apple Business brings together the best products at Apple to support your company's needs. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and hit continue, right? Because realistically, we want to get our business on Apple Maps. So we're going to add a location. Location name. This is going to be RV Journey Genie. And a lot of times, if you're an already established business, you're going to automatically, when they start putting in that information, you're going to automatically pull up. But this is one of my brand new brands, so we're not totally established yet, and that's why it didn't automatically pull up for us. But this is what we would be called claiming our business listing. All right, we got the state this time. Again, with the suggested address. And then add more details about this location. So RV Journey Genie primary category. And I think we're going to do software company. Open our phone number. There it is. Our website. All right. Hours of operation, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. That works. We'll say closed on Saturday and Sunday. Oops. Apparently we don't want to click those because we're closed. We'll just add them. Next, remove, next. All right, branded website is www.rvjourney journeygenie.com. Yes, this is my company and I own this brand. Finally, there's a one-time required business contact government ID. So this basically it's going to ask you for, like, I have an EIN number, right? So business registration number, small business administration, national provider. I'm not going to share my screen with you on this part, but I am going to get that in there, which is EIN number. And then we will come right back into that and we will continue to fill out our Apple Maps to be prepared for the change on April 14th. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to get that number right in there for you guys, and we will continue this process. Here we go. Got to read the number. And then a verification method, in my case, that's going to be my business license, and I'm going to upload my business license. Again, just for our business protection, we're not showing you this part, but as soon as we get our information in, we will be back to sharing the screen. All right, so we have our business information in there. Step 5 out of 5 is to send for review, and that's what we just did. We hit that send for review button. Let me go back to sharing our screen. Oh, it did not go through. Let's see what the problem is. Oh, okay, now it went through. We just had to hit the button. So once you hit that submit for review, you've added your first location. That is as simple as getting listed on Apple Maps. It's that simple, right? And guys, this is such an important part of the process because, like I mentioned before, the majority of your competitors are not utilizing Apple Maps, right? Apple Maps is another backlink for your website, it's another boost for your SEO. If you're not on Apple Maps, you want to be on that now. And another one that you definitely want to be on is called Google My Business. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how we build a Google My Business listing because it's equally as important as Apple Maps. So it's really simple. You're just going to type in Google Business listing. Right? You'll see Yelp is sponsored always. Get listed on Google, free Google Business profile. So we are going to hit start now. And this profile is for a different business. So we're going to add RV Journey Genie. Business category would be software. Next. Do you want to add a location that customers can visit? No, because we are a software company. Where do you serve your customers? We're going to say United States. Phone number, I'm going to jump back into my AI receptionist and grab that phone number. Without the one this time. Website. And if I'm moving too fast for you during this, for setting it up with the Google My Business listing, there is a video inside of our YouTube channel that walks you through this entire process very simply as well. So, not to worry if during this time while I'm doing it live, if we're going too fast for you, because you can always come back and watch it. You can watch our other videos that are the same, showing the same thing on the channel. But again, I can't stress how important these are. And then now that Apple has come forth and said, oh, we're going to let you start advertising. So this is the verification part, guys, and I want to make notice on this. Sometimes they will send you a postcard for verification. Sometimes they will send you a text message for verification. Sometimes they will send you an email for verification. In my case, because I own 5 businesses and each business is registered from this business address, they are sending me a postcard. So we're going to go ahead and verify our mailing address. Oh, this time it wasn't going to send me a postcard. It said you're verified, and we can just move right on. We'll go ahead and make everything open for 24 hours because, again, it's a software company and we want to be the first thing that shows up when people are Googling how to fix their RV. We want them to know that they have all the answers with RV Journey Genie right in their back pocket. So now I can add a business description, and I will be totally transparent. I lean into chat on this because I'm not a great speller. I'm not a great writer, but now I have all the amazing tools to make me one. Keyword heavy description. And of course, my spelling is atrocious, but it's okay. My chat knows me. See, it knew exactly what I wanted. And I think that we actually have a limit 750 characters. So I'm just going to tell it 750 characters. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to go and drop that into my business description. Hit next. I'm going to add a photo. I have a lot of really good photos of them right now. But for this case, this adding a photo is going to be for our website or for our profile picture. That's our storefront photo. And then now adding photo of our business is where I can actually go in with my downloads that we just saw and add all these fun different pictures of RV Journey Genie and Major Fix It, fixing different RVs. I'm going to drop those in there. Perfect. Claim your $500 advertising credit. With this advertising credit, what it will do is that when you spend $500, then it's going to give you a $500 advertising credit. We're going to skip this today. It is something that we are going to come back for because you guys are going to watch me basically from this YouTube channel build this entire brand. So your edits will be visible once you're verified. Let's go ahead and hit continue. Now, here's the thing. You know that your profile is not complete unless you have this full green circle. Sometimes the circle might be yellow, sometimes the circle might not be complete, but that's how you know that your profile is completed in that full circle. And now what's going to happen is RV Journeys Genie shows up for Facebook, for Instagram, for YouTube, for TikTok, and Google's going to take all these things and you're going to see the Google profile start being built out because it's like, hey, this person has the same phone number, the same email, same address, the same everything. It's the same company, right? So the same thing with our Apple Maps listing. We want to get that all completed. And I kind of just jumped in between the two, but not to worry. Like I said, you can always come back and watch this video. So there's my logo. Oops, it's too big. I think I have a smaller one here. Oh, still too big. Let's try this one. It really doesn't like my small or my big pictures. It wants it smaller. So I will have to come back and create the smaller one. That's for the logo, brand logo. And then you just come in and fill out this information about, right? Well, we just took care of that with Google. So let's get it going on Apple. We don't really have any other languages. Our platform is not designed for other languages. So, and it looks like this one, I need it now in 500 because Apple Maps is only 500 characters. Google My Business is 700. So there's my 500. Gonna get that dropped into Apple Maps. Beautiful. Not adding any other language. Gonna hit save. We have to verify to add our phone number. Actions is links to website. So again, all of this stuff has to be in review and has to get verified. But once it does, you're not missing out on any of your audience again. So, what we covered for you guys today is the massive change that Apple's making to small businesses. They're going to allow small businesses to advertise on their platform. And how they're doing that is through Apple Business Connect. We showed you how to set up your Apple Maps listing through Apple Business Connect. We showed you how to set up your Google My Business listing through Google My Business. Both of these listings are going to increase your visibility, increase your SEO, increase your omnipresence. And that's what we do at Search Everywhere Marketing. Now, if you don't want to do this by yourself, if you want someone to do this for you, we have packages that we can do this all for you with Search Everywhere Marketing. We also have, maybe you don't want to have someone do this for you, but you want to be guided in it. And that's what our Omni 90 membership is all about. I do have links for both of those dropped in the description. So get your call booked with us and make sure that, again, you hit that subscribe button because we come back every single week teaching you how to stay omnipresent and making it look easy. I'm Bridget Brooks. That's all I have. Bye, guys.